Good morning and welcome. We are glad that you are all here today. In 2014-15, West Fargo elementary schools will have a new tool to help guide instruction. It's called the STAR assessment from Renaissance Learning. South Elementary has been our pilot site using the STAR assessment over the last 2 years. This year, both Harwood and Horace joined in that pilot as well.
STAR is not a whole new car that you'll need to learn how to drive. It's an assessment and monitoring tool. It's more of a new GPS to guide us on the curriculum highway. Now to recap for those of you who may have forgotten our little analogy, and to those of you who are new since we started sharing this message back in 2012. We use this analogy. Our standards provide our destination. That's the where we are going. We now have Common Core state standards in ELA and math, and we are beginning the shift toward the national standards for the arts and for science. Our curriculum is like a map. It provides the route we will take to get to our destination. The pacing guides that we create with teacher teams and coordinators are constructed like a highway, like the interstate, written for vehicles traveling at 65 miles an hour en route to the destination. The resources that we give you, the books, the manuals, the manipulatives, the science kits, are all the vehicles that you are driving on that highway. The core resources, those that are designed for the 80% or most kids, are the standard vehicles on the highway. It's sometimes easy to forget that the curriculum map is designed for the 80%. That's why we have a little 80s music to help us remember that 80% is the core.
We also have alternative resources for the 20% who need them. These are specifically designed for the students who need an alternate path, either for a little while, like a quick helicopter ride, or for a longer journey. All of our resources are designed to bring students to the same destination. Teachers are our biggest resource. The curriculum is designed to support you in the decisions that you make with children every day. Our curriculum is designed and constantly redesigned to be utilized by experienced, intelligent, responsive human beings who have earned a college degree, and often a master's degree in the field of education. The curriculum is dependent upon you as the teacher in the classroom to drive the vehicles you've been provided. The curriculum map provides an interstate to the destination. You as the teacher in the classroom need to determine when it's time to go faster, or slower, or even when it's time to take the entire class on a short detour.
Your expertise is vital to this process. The STAR assessment is simply a tool that can help you navigate the journey. Your personality is what helps make learning engaging. Task completion can happen whether students are actively engaged or not. But learning, do you hear that? Learning doesn't happen without engagement. You set the mood and the tone for your classroom. Your experiences, your expertise, everything from previous journeys bring together your classroom climate. You select the songs on the radio. You decide what games to play. You decide what snacks your passengers need. And you, as the teacher, make this journey unique, memorable, and worthwhile. All of that responsibility is exhausting. No doubt there are days when you wish the car would drive itself so you could merely rest. But really, do we want a robot or a computer driving the instruction in our classroom? Of course not. We're better than that. Learning is a human experience, so additional resources can only enhance that experience. We use a wide variety of resources now to help guide instruction. We use benchmarking assessments from AimsWeb. We use state test data. We use MAP. We use the BAS and other tools in our classroom.
As you know, the Smarter Balanced Assessment aligned to Common Core will now be our new state test. Our students will start taking that test next spring. We have reduced our use of the MAP assessment to just once a year, measuring our data from spring to spring. Taking the MAP was taking away a lot of instructional time, and we simply couldn't fit it in more often. Many teachers also found that using the Descartes system of analysis provided with MAP wasn't helpful to really inform their instruction. This spring will be our final use of the MAP assessment. MAP is being renormed now to align with the Common Core state standards, and our state test is also changing, which means ultimately, no matter which tests we use, the only comparative data we will have in 2014-15 will be our Ames Web benchmarks and our classroom level assessments. The STAR assessment provides us with a new standardized measuring tool, one that can truly inform our instruction.
We will implement the STAR assessment starting this fall. We will assess reading and math 3 times per year. We will continue to measure from spring to spring. Teachers will learn how to access STAR assessments today, so you'll be prepared to administer it to students in the fall. On October 8th, during professional development, teachers will be trained on how to use the reports. STAR assessment also has a progress monitoring tool, which will be available but not required for teachers who choose to use it.
Let's hear some thoughts about this new GPS from our pilot school.
Welcome everybody. My name is Lauren Kirsting. I'm the principal here at South Elementary, and I'm really excited about the district moving towards STAR assessments for everybody. The one thing I can guarantee you in my mind is that it's extremely teacher friendly, and you'll find it to be a lot more helpful on a regular basis than probably what you did with the MAP. What it also offers you is opportunities to look at what children need, and those are also very friendly. So I think it's an absolutely great opportunity that the district's moving in that direction, and you'll love it.
It has a great tool called the Instructional Group Planning Tool, which allows me to group students based on their standard score.
And you can organize and arrange your students based off of their scores, and then it will give you a ranking of skills to work on.
We are able to see what skills they need to work on, and the STAR assessment data, once you look into some of the diagnostics and the other reports, you'll get to find out exactly what you can work with them, what they're capable of doing, and what we should be able to see for their future.
So, for example, my low group might be working on answering who, what, when, where, why, and how, whereas my high group is working on an objective summary.
But one of the parts of STAR that I appreciate the most is how easy it is to progress monitor our students.
The STAR test. I'm able to progress monitor with the STAR program as well, and so they're getting assessed and monitored using the same tool.
Grade. And right now I actually progress monitor my entire group. So it's once a month, and the test takes 15 to 20 minutes, and I am able to see their progress and see their growth, and can really dig into what the gaps are and the places that I need to fill in so that they can learn.
From there, it works really well with IE, and it works really well.
One of the challenges we face with STAR is that on the diagnostic report for parents, it will tell the parents exactly what grade level the child is performing at. That could be 2 or 3 grade levels above where the child is being placed. So that can be confusing and hard to explain to the parents. On the flip side of that, the STAR test does tell you specific skills to work on with each child, and that can be very helpful when the child is performing above grade level.
And the reports are phenomenal. The diagnostic reports that tell me exactly what my kids know are just a lifesaver, and it's so much easier to see how they've grown and how they've changed.
I feel the best part about STAR assessment is the teacher and parent friendly graphs and information. You get immediate results.
And unlike MAP, it designates 1 or 2 focus skills I can work on, so it's not so overwhelming.
I've had students who cried taking the MAP test, and I've yet to have a student cry taking the STAR test.
With their descriptive writing as well. So we found that some of the stuff we learned from the STAR is really helpful in some of the Steve Dunn writing that we're doing.
For me, I like the STAR test because it's quick and to the point. It only takes the kids 20-25 minutes to take.
Steve Dunn writing that we're doing. The STAR assessment is really easy to use. Once you get the kids logged in, it takes them 20 minutes, sometimes maybe 30 minutes for them to do the test, and you get the results immediately.